Hello again, everybody. Jim Grieshaber along with UFC star Frankie Saenz. And Frankie, the state of California is an absolute hotbed for mixed martial arts. But the debate rages all the time. Is Northern California better, or is it Southern California? Well, tonight, in the Elite Amateur Fight League National Semifinals from San Diego, we are going to find out. The defending champion Southern California team defending their trophy on their home turf in the semifinals against Team Alpha Male coming down from Northern California to try to rip it away from them.
Yeah, Northern California looks confident, strong, and they're ready to handle business here tonight.
Relatively unknown to EAFL fans, Northern California's team is young, they're explosive, and they are ready to go here tonight, training with the likes of Uriah Faber, Chad Money Mendez, Cody Garbrandt to prepare for this. Meanwhile, for Southern California, they absolutely dominated last year, finished it off in Indiana with a national championship for Coach Sam Alvey. They are very talented as well, and they do not want to let that trophy leave here tonight with Alpha Male.
Yeah, you know, it's a new team, they're the returning champs, they want to make their mark.
The whole state of California is on lockdown tonight, ready for this one. Jim Grieshaber, Frankie Saenz. Right after these words, we'll kick it off. The Elite Amateur Fight League National Semifinal, NoCal, SoCal, right after this. Powered by Neuroforce One, the evolution of human performance.
Now is the time to invest in the Elite Amateur Fight League, the NCAA version of mixed martial arts. Imagine a world without a college football national champ or without March Madness. Now is your opportunity to become part of the ownership group that brings that Final Four excitement to the sport of MMA. Come be part of the only national amateur MMA league in the country. Be part of sports history. Own a piece of the Elite Amateur Fight League. The future fights here. Invest today on WeFunder.com.
The beautiful vision that is the San Diego Bay is the setting for the Elite Amateur Fight League semifinal, NoCal versus SoCal, powered by Neuroforce One, the evolution of human performance. With UFC star Frankie Saenz, I'm Jim Grieshaber, and Frankie, huge night for us tonight in Southern California.
Jim, here comes Southern California's Doug HOBSON. When we spoke with him last night, he seemed super confident in his stand-up skills. And I gotta get me one of those Kraken's rash guards, they look sick.
No doubt, Frankie, Fighter Skin always does an awesome job with the team uniforms. For those of you who are not familiar with the team scoring, let's take a look at the EAFL official team versus team scoring breakdown.
If fans are familiar with the wrestling duel, it is very similar as each match will result in points for your team.
Good point, Frankie. The team with the most points wins, and we'll move on to the next round of the tournament to face the New Mexico Predators for the EAFL Championship in the Fighter Skin Cup. Here's our first look at our first fighter of the night, Team Alpha Male's Daniel Zaragoza, representing the Northern California Commandos.
Jim, this guy's ultra focused. You can see the intensity on his face.
Let's take a look at the Elite Amateur Fight League tail of the tape. Don't just be a fan, become an owner. Invest today on WeFunder.com. These fighters very evenly matched in almost every way as we get set for our opening bout of the night. The Krakens, the defending champions, against the Commandos with bragging rights and a berth in the finals on the line. Zaragoza fired up, as is our ring announcer, Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next bout will take place in the Elite Amateur Fight League middleweight division. 3 2-minute rounds. Let's meet our first warrior. Fighting out of the red corner, this young man's making his MMA debut. He stands 5 feet, 11 inches tall, and weighs a ready 180.4 pounds. Representing Team Quest, put your hands together for Douglas HOBSON. And fighting out of the blue corner, this young man is making his mixed martial arts debut. He stands 6 feet, 1 inch tall, and weighs a ready 183.4 pounds. Representing Team Alpha Male, put your hands together for Daniel Zaragoza. Your referee, the all-time great Frank Tripp.
Daniel Zaragoza of the California Commandos getting ready to take on Doug HOBSON of the California Krakens. NoCal, SoCal, Jim Grieshaber, Frankie Saenz, our first matchup of the night, this EAFL semifinal from San Diego.
You can See that intensity in Zaragoza's eyes. Let's see if he makes quick work here.
Comes right out with a big shot. Oh my goodness, he drops Hobson right away, and it's over. Zaragoza stormed out of the gate and lays him out with one shot.
Just like that, it's over. You know, came out swinging. You know, he said he was coming in, gonna handle business. Boom, leads in with that right hand and just starts raining down punches. Frank Trigg has no choice but to stop the fight.
Let's take a look at our replay, powered by Neuroforce One, the evolution of human performance.
Boom, right hand right over the top, drops Hobson, and, you know, Zaragoza just does the rest.
Northern California and Daniel Zaragoza storm into the EAFL with power and with fury as he knocks out Douglas Hobson to put the Commandos on the board and put the defending champion Krakens on the ropes. Frankie, we saw it in his eyes before the fight. Zaragoza beast mode tonight.
You know, Zaragoza came out and just wanted to handle business. You saw it in his eyes last night, like you said. You know, just had the intensity, just looking to come out and win for his daughter.
When we met him yesterday, we looked in those eyes, and it was almost like you couldn't look at him too long because you might turn to stone. He's one of those guys that you just look and you go, man.
You know, he's kind of that wild card in the gym. You know, all of them just kind of say he keeps to himself. All he does is just focus on training, focus on being a dad, and, you know, just wanted to come out and put on a good show.
Yeah, and Sam Alvey not liking what he sees with Hobson right there with the blood on his face. Let's go up to the cage for our first official decision of the night, and Carlos Kramer.
This fight comes to a close at 7 seconds of the very first round. The winner by knockout, Daniel Zaragoza.
The Commandos take an early 6-0 lead over the Kraken on the finish by Daniel Zaragoza. We'll be right back with more of the EAFL semifinal. Southern California, the defending champs, in an early hole against Northern California. The Commandos, fight number 2. When we come back from San Diego, this is the EAFL.